All right, so it's normally Taco Tuesday, and I'm supposed to be on a raw diet this week. That did not happen. So I'm hoping and praying that next week it will happen. So this evening I'm doing sauteed vegetables, is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make a wrap that I saw on YouTube with spinach and eggs. That way I'm not using flour. And we'll see how that turn out. That will be my first time creating this wrap. This is leek, and leek is kind of like in the onion, celery, chive family. So that's what it gives. We have here other seasonings, and I'm gonna be also sauteing like bell peppers, mushrooms, watercress, string beans, broccoli. So it's going to be quite a bit mixture of vegetables. My pot is here waiting for me. So let's get started. All right, so as my quote unquote meat source, this is pecans. So raw pecans have been soaking hot water. This is very hot water for maybe about 30 minutes now. I got the vegetables started, cutting them up. As you can see, I love lots and lots and lots of vegetables. Maybe it's the Caribbean in me, whatever. I just love I like food that has lots of color and lots of seasoning. So that's where we are. So I have my one size server blender, and I will be blending the pecans in there. That will be like what you will use as your meat sauce, substitute for Taco Tuesdays. We're not quite making tacos, but we'll be using wraps. I have cooked pecans before, just never with a bunch of vegetables. So we'll see how that goes. But it's actually good, folks. So hot water, soaked in hot water about 30 minutes, maybe longer if you have the time, but I'm ready to start cooking, so I don't have the time for longer. I am going to put that with a little bit of water in here, so that normally I would use my food processor, but I don't feel like setting all of that up, so I'm basically doing a shortcut version, and then I will start sauteing everything. So let me go ahead with that. Okay, so the self blender is set up, and I am going to grind the raw pecans. I use some of the hot water in there so that it's easier. If you have a food processor, you wouldn't need water. I'm just doing that to make it easier for this to grind. So we'll power on and go ahead. This is going to be pretty loud. I'm going to take it out and give it a quick shake so the other pecans on the top can go down. Let's try it again. So in this situation, I'm going to add a little bit more water here. All right, let's try it again. Okay, this is the texture of what it looks like because I used the blender and not my food processor. So it's a little bit damp, but imagine ground beef, ground turkey kind of thing. Of course, not the exact same texture, but that's the concept. Or coconut. If you are someone who's used coconut and grated coconut, that's kind of like the texture you get. If you use your food processor, it comes out more dry and it's more like a flour consistency. Let's get started with this cooking. All right, so I am in preference of single ingredient seasonings. I know some people like mixtures for facilitating their cooking, but I like to use those seasoning that generally has 1 or 2 ingredients at maximum. So these are some of the ingredients I'm going to be using today. I do not know measurement. I just go with my gut feeling. I'm not going to be using the coconut oil nor the honey, but these are some of what I will be putting in there, and I just go with my whatever my ancestors tell me to put. That's it, and I taste along the way. So that's it. So I'm gonna start. The pan is getting warm, and I'm gonna add my seasoning in there. So as I said before, I love seasoning, so I'm starting with my onions, sauteing my onions, as well as my leek, L-E-E-K is leek. That's what that is, since they're kind of the same family. And then I'm going to put some olive oil. This one is infused, as you can see. That's what I'm going to be using today. Again, just using my own measurement. Okay, that's it. It should be good. And you'll get that sauteing. Kind of a lot more oil than I needed it to be, but I'm not bothered too much. And I'll probably be sauteing this for 2 or 3 minutes. I can just eat sauteed onion with some garlic powder. Oh yeah, garlic powder and salt, and eat onion by itself or add it to a sandwich or something. I just love onions. I also love it raw in salads. So yeah, it might seem like a lot of onions for some people, but it's good for you. So we'll let that be for a minute or two. Then I will add all my other vegetables, and I will return. This is what we're working with. I did add a little bit of garlic powder in here. So far it's the oil and garlic powder. So I think that's good. I'm now going to add pecans in here. Okay. I have added all the other vegetables, so kind of got to put some mussels in here to incorporate everything. And it's frozen vegetables. Okay, so this is frozen vegetables, so it will take a little while. I'll say I'll probably be cooking this for another 20 to 25 minutes. So it just depends on how soft or firm you prefer your vegetables. And as it starts cooking down, then I will add all my other seasonings. So in reality, it actually gives it here like a tuna consistency, like tuna fish, if you were to mix it with vegetables, I guess. That's the closest thing I can come to. But trust and believe, it is tasting, it will taste great. So don't pay attention to, oh mind, it looks weird. This will be tasting great when I'm done with it. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here, add some seasoning, and I'll keep cooking for maybe about 20 minutes. Okay, so while the vegetables are sauteing, I'm gonna work on the wrap. So we have a bowl of freshly washed spinach leaves here. I don't know the measurement. Let the gods in heaven guide you. I'm probably gonna put some black pepper in there, just a pinch of some salt, garlic powder, and 4 eggs. And we're gonna try this for the first time. We'll see how it works. All right, so here we go. Spinach in. Oops. All right. Then I'm gonna, oops. I'm gonna put the eggs in as well and the seasoning, and I'll be back. Yeah, so all my ingredients are there: spinach, eggs, and salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. We're gonna get started. Okay, fingers crossed, y'all, that this works out as I hope it would. Okay, so I have a little bit of butter here, and I am going to pour out our mixture. Fingers crossed, people, fingers crossed. Let me see if there's really truth to this thing here. All right. It actually smells good. It smells good. It smells good. So I don't know how long. I guess we'll do like it was pancakes. We'll look at the edge to see when it's ready. I'm assuming we have to eyeball it. I'm just adding a little bit more. Okay. All right. So this is what it's looking like so far. Only Lord knows. God help us all. Okay. Nope. Still wet. Not ready yet. But I'll let you guys know how it goes. So I place a little bit of the sauteed vegetable, stir-fried up type of vegetables for my husband. I wanted to get a kind of a close-up shot. And I'm gonna have him be the taste tester, see how he feels about it. And the spinach, the wrap is still in here bubbling. So it's taking longer than a normal, like let's say a pancake will take. This is a little bit longer than that. So I'll let you know how that comes out. Yes, my husband will be the taste tester. Don't get scared, baby. Just taste and let me know your honest opinion. He looks very scared.
Very scared.
Amen.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, like that. It's good. Need two things.
Mm-hmm.
No, because we're not doing salt. A little pepper.
I did. I just, my hand doesn't, sometimes I put too much pepper.
Nope. Definitely pepper. This is good, though. This is really good. Definitely taste the garlic, onions. I'm missing something. No cayenne.
No cayenne. The verdict is in, folks. He's eating it and he's still here with us. Okay, I'll bring you out your plate in a few minutes. Yeah, since this was my first time, flipping it was really challenging. I will have to figure out how I can flip this so it stays. Yeah, that was a little bit challenging to flip it over, but it smells good. It actually smells good, peoples. So yeah, once that's done, let's see. I can't even get it to move. So once I think it's done, I will give my husband a plate and we'll see what he thinks. So the good thing about this, I would say, I mean, it is a little bit extra time to the dinner preparation. But if you don't want to, if you want to eliminate like using breads or dough or flour or whatever, this is one way. And I know people probably also can use oats. Now, I've never done that either, so you might have to Google how to use oats, right? To make like a pancake or a wrap or something like that. And maybe my frying pan is not the best to do it on as well, so. But yes, I just decide to make new concoction so that dinner, as you're eating vegetarian, is not boring, right? So you just have to find different ways. Not vegan, this is just vegetarian. All right, so I couldn't really get it for a wrap and it's pretty hot in my hand right now. I just took it off the pot, took it out the pot, but I will put the vegetables on top of it and it will go that way. Okay, so obviously this is something I have to try again and try to perfect it. It was not perfect for my first try, so something we have to work on. So this is the end product, and once again I'm going to serve my husband and see what he thinks. Okay, so that's it. Alrighty.
What? Hold on. What? Why isn't the sun here? What? Okay, I'm really.
You gotta eat it with the vegetables, baby.
What is green? Bluish green. It just, man, see. It smells like egg, but why is egg green? All right. Okay.
I think my husband is going to sleep in his car tonight.
Oh. Okay. Everything. I'm just kind of disturbed about the green egg thing, but it tastes like egg. It does. It does. It's just, when they say visual is the first part of digesting and enjoying food. Green egg ain't one. I don't know what Dr. Seuss was saying, like green eggs and ham. He lied. He lied. I'm just saying. But I mean, it's good. It's interesting. Not like saying like ugly babies are interesting, but I could eat it. I could eat it.
Do you still want to be married, honey?
I need to call your brother and your uncle. You know something? It's not bad. As a person that is a meat eater, this would be good with some chicken, some sauteed chicken. This would be really good.
So it's my first time. It was supposed to turn out as a wrap. No, a wrap. You know, like the wrap, but without having flour in there. No flour.
Oh, okay.
That was the point of it. But I don't know if the time frame, how long I'm supposed to keep it on the fire. I don't figure that out.
I can't see. It probably would have been because the middle part is still soft.
Yeah,
it's cooked.
But I didn't want the end was starting to burn, so I didn't want to keep it longer.
You need a lower flame.
So,
and you need to move it around so it can thin out.
It wasn't moving around. It's not doing.
That's because of the spinach.
Yeah. So
this will actually be good. Actually, this will actually be good with some grilled
chicken.
Yeah, grilled chicken or sauteed chicken.
Okay.
Actually, it wouldn't seriously, or some sausage that you don't eat because you don't eat pork. But this is actually not bad. It really isn't.
Thank you, honey, for always being my taste tester.
But it definitely needs some pepper, though.
Okay, you can add your pepper because I don't know how much you want it in there.
I don't need much.
And I'll go serve myself.
No, serve the boy.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.